Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tina and this is a channel about cross stitch. Today is December 9th 2024 and I'm here for the FlossTube Extra. I'm going to try to do my WIP weight again. My last attempt did well, or went well. Devi, stop, up. She was doing stuff to my cross stitch, so she has to go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I already tried to record my WIP weights, but then I did something stupid and now I have to do it again. So the last one was 3 hours long, so buckle up, I would say. Get yourself something to drink, maybe something to work on. So yeah, I'm going to do this one in over a couple of days because I don't have much time every day to do them, and I have a lot to show you, hence the 3 hours I had recorded last week. But yeah, I have to do it again today or this week. But let's get started. I have divided them in categories because that's the easiest way to do it. And the first one I cannot show you because it's a secret stitch, but it's one of my WIPs, so some of my cross stitch time goes to that one. So yeah, then the next are two I have UFOs. One I did after I started it. I didn't like the fabric. It was 28 count linen, but it was really stiff, wasn't nice to work, so I need to find myself another piece of fabric for that one. That was for the Celtic Lady, the spring version, and I have my notes here, so yeah, otherwise me and remembering things doesn't go well together. So yeah, the next one I retired not that long ago, and you saw that one a couple of videos ago. It's the Dancing in Snow by Mystic Stitch. Mystic Stitch isn't no longer in business, so the chart is retired. But this was my progress. The reason I UFO'd it is because I made a huge mistake around here. This was done on a 25 count navy fabric, colors, and because it's a navy fabric, a darker fabric, and most of the stitches are in white, I was doing the second leg a second time, so if I had to rip this part out, it's not much, but it would be a pain in the ass, so I'm not going to do that. And to be honest, I don't like the picture all that much to start it over again. So yeah, this one is UFO'd. My next category are my finishes over the course of since I started cross stitching, which was I think almost 20 years ago. But I was a monogamous stitcher for a very long time. I only started different WIPs only 4 years ago, yeah, with the lockdown in 2020. So next one, the first one I finished was a little kitten. I finished it on the 26th of August 2020. It was just how you say it, man, words are hard again. I wasn't used to stitching on 25 count. The only one I did was on 18 count, 2/2, but this one is 25 count and I wanted to try it out. So I did this one, and then I started this little guy, which I finished on the 16th of September 2020, and then I did these, but I have no idea when I started them or when I finished them. So yeah, those are from a Dutch cross stitch magazine that I found cute. So not sure what I will do with them, but again, they are still cute. Yeah. Delphi. She's eating off of a box. No idea why, but she's doing it. Delphi. Ella. One sec, guys. And I'm back. I don't know why, but ever since she gets to be out of her bench, she is being naughty, getting into stuff she wasn't doing before. So yeah, maybe she's in need of getting all of her energy out, and that's why she's doing it. But back to the cross stitching. This one is a birthday present for my hubby, for my husband. I finished it on the 11th of November 2020. It's called Dun Dun, and I have bought it from an Etsy store, but I'm not sure which one, and the PDF I have doesn't say it, so no idea, but it's one of those CSI. Yeah, I'm pretty bad with keeping them apart, but it's one of the shows we watched together. But I still have to FFO it because it's in the hoop and it's done, but I still need to cut off the extra fabric and put something behind it, but I'm not good with that. Next one I finished. I did fully finish because it was a present for the godmother of my youngest, and I will put a picture up here. It's ultrasound picture, which I converted myself in a cross stitch pattern, and I put the little one's name and birthday on it, and we gave it to her as a present for her birthday. And that one I finished the 15th of December 2021. So there was a whole period between the Dun one and the Echo one. But yeah, if you have only big pieces, finishes aren't that obvious or aren't that much. And next one was a long time in making. It's a family piece I originally made for my grandfather. He never got to see the finished piece, but I did finish it. But I took it out of his drawer, or his hiding place actually, and the other day, and to be honest, I don't like it anymore. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It's one I've worked on almost monogamously the whole time, except for the last 3 years, because that one I finished on the 7th of January 2023. So even more time between the ultrasound and this one. And for this one I need to stand back, and then I even can't show you in a whole, so, or the whole piece, so I'm going to do it like this. But this is one side and this is the other one, so let me try. Not sure if you could see it. The whole picture, but if you didn't, I will put in a picture of what it looked like. But yeah, I'm sad that I don't like it anymore. I'm thinking about recharting the picture again and doing it again. Excuse me, but I have no idea what I will do with it. I don't think I will frame it. Yeah, I have no idea. Next one I finished was on the 5th of April 2023. It's a freebie by Doreen Jones. I'm calling it Halloween Cat. If you want to do these or other ones by Doreen Jones, she has a Facebook group where she puts freebies every Friday, I think, but you can also go to the earlier years, because she started doing it in 2018 or 19, I think, so there are a whole bunch of them and they are cute and easy. Yeah, love this little guy. This one was done on 14 counts, 1/1. No, 2/1, sorry, 2/1 floor quilts. And my family piece was done on 18 counts, 2/1 as well. The next one I finished in June of 2023. I know I finished it while we were on vacation, but I have no date or exact date of when I finished it, but it's this one. It's this little guy. He has a front and a back, and it's done on plastic canvas, so I still have to fully finish it by cutting it up and then putting it together, and then I have a little ornament to show or to put whenever it's around Halloween, even though we don't celebrate Halloween in our house. Yeah, so cute. Next one I finished is another one by Doreen Jones. It's Autumn Leaves, and I finished it the 12th of July 2023. And it's this one. It's a little page holder, I think it's called. Yeah, just one I like. I like the colors. I still have to fully finish it. Hi Denvi. And my nose is itchy. And now, of course, she's putting herself down right on my notebook and on my pieces I want to show you. Thank you. Yeah. I think she's going to lay herself down and stay there. She wants to be around me whenever I'm at home. Next one I finished the 16th of December 2023, and it's this cute little guy. I don't have the information anymore of the company who did it. If I can find it, I will put it on the screen. But yeah. Oh, no. Is this a loose one? Yeah, it's just a loose. And yeah, cute little one. Next one is my first and only HAEs I finished so far. It's a retired one by Dakota Detweiler. Dakota Detweiler is no longer with Heaven and Earth, but she's with Charting Creations now, I think. Yeah, still have to look it up. But they don't have this one. It's a QS Hazel's World Giraffe. I started it on the 31st of December 2020 and I finished it on the 3rd of March 2024. So earlier this year I finished this one. It's a portion of a bigger piece, but I love this one. This one was done on 25 count 1/1 full cross with all the DMC colors. Yeah, still need to fully finish it, of course. Then the next one I finished this year. I also finished in June 2024, and it's this one. I think you've seen this one. But I finished it while we were on vacation. Demphy, stop. It's I think 16 or 18 count navy Ada with 2/1 full cross, and I made a mistake with this one, or a boo-boo. I switched the light color in the moon with the dark color, so where it should be the lighter color I put the darker color, and where it should be the darker color I put in the lighter color. I can be really impulsive with starting stuff and not paying much attention to what color you have to choose, especially when it's not my own DMC set. So yeah, made a mistake, but no one will know except when I tell you. Yeah. Cute one. And then the last one of my finishes, which I have no idea when I started it or when I finished it, and I can't find it in my Facebook or in my calendars of the last years. So yeah, I know it's another Doreen Jones one, but yeah, cute little owl with his sleeping hat on. Yeah, cute. My nose is itching. 1 second, guys, and I'm back. My nose is always itching and dripping or something like that, but now it's even more. And look at them feet. Oh, I can show you. And she's asleep or almost asleep. Now that's better. Yeah. Next ones I want to show you are my kits. The first one you've all seen and you all love. It's the Aquarelle Foxes. I've worked on this a couple of times, and mostly during my holiday with my boys in August. And the colors are doing funny stuff. But yeah, these are my WIPs. So if I have, that was something that dropped on the floor. But these are my WIPs, so if I have a before picture of the beginning of the year, I will put them in wherever I have them. Itchy nose, and that's this one. Love those. This one is done on 27 count Linda. This is all done on full crosses, 2/1, but the background is done with half crosses with 1 strand, half crosses with 2 strands, a couple of full crosses as well, especially in the grass at the bottom. But yeah, I love this one. This one I'm going to work on whenever we are on holiday, go to the playground, go to the inside playground, whenever I'm out with the boys and they can entertain themselves. I work on that one, so yeah. Next one you haven't seen and I haven't worked on in a while is Forest Lace by RTO. It's beautiful. It's done on black fabric. Let me see. 14 counts. 14 counts black with only grays and white and a little bit of black. No idea where that is going to go, but yeah. Forest laces. And this is my progress. Now I don't need to put something behind it. Last week I did need to do that, but today it's not necessary. So yeah, no idea where I am on the pattern or on the chart, but yeah, these are just kits, so I mostly only work on them when I want to take something with me when we are out and about, and I'm just working them one by one. So now I'm focusing on the foxes, and this will probably be the next one I will be focusing on. It's a Riolis kit. It's called King of the Heap. So cute. All those cats and the little one singing, and then this one. Yeah, I really like my kitty cats. This is also done on 14 counts, 2/1 full cross, and I always have to check what I have to check. I think it's the other way around. Yeah, it's like this, because this is this. So yeah, I can only work on it maybe 2 or 3 times. Started them for my birthday in 2022, but haven't worked on them ever since, or maybe one time, I'm not sure anymore. But the next one is one by this Russian company. No idea what the English name is. but this one is called Lie a Bit. So cute. Oh, almost lost my flosses. This one is also done on 16 counts. Yeah, looks like it. So 2/1 as well. And this is the top of the ear. So again, only worked on it 1, maybe 2 times and then put it away because I was focusing on one of my other kits. And then we are going for my mini patrons and my paper patrons, but I have to pause you again, guys. I forgot my paper patrons. 1 second. And I'm back. Yeah, I'm trying to do this before I have to leave for work, and I was in a bit more of a hurry than I thought. But anyway, one of the paper patrons I have is a soda stitch. It's called the Star Hunters. So cute. Yeah. This one I'm doing on 22 count navy bluish fabric, 1/1. This is also one I started for my birthday in 2020. So yeah, that's the only progress that one has. Next one you have seen. It's the Sewing Cats by Soda Stitch as well. Love those kitties. I'm just who's doing this one as well? Mama? No. I will put it on the screen. She has done, I think she has completed it now. I'm not sure. It's Debbie, but I think, what's her channel name? Nope. I'm not going to try to remember because that's not going to happen. But this is my progress so far. It's done 28 counts linen, but oh, that got washed out. But I have no idea what the color is. Yeah, and I finished the top kitten and I did a bit of the backstitch already. But with this one I started in the middle and hopped my way to the top, and now I'm going just from the top down. That's how I like to work. So yeah. The next one is one of Doreen Jones' freebies. It's called Bear with Flowers. It's cute. Oh, I will put it here, then I can show you the before and after of this one. Yeah. Cute little one that I just randomly started when my decision app spun it, I think. So yeah, not a reason to start it except that my decision app spun it. Next one is another one by Doreen Jones. It's called Lovebug. again, my decision wheel spun it that day, so I started it. I know I worked on this one a couple of times, but I don't think, no, I didn't work on it this year because it wasn't one of my priorities, so, or my focus WIPs. Still a cute one, I still want to finish it. The next one is one by Nosa Creations on Etsy, I think. I call it Cats and Bombs because it doesn't have a title or a name. And this is also done on 28 count 2/1 or 1/2. Let me see. 2/2. Yeah, 2/2. Yeah, love this one. Haven't worked on this one this year, but I still love it. Next one is from Nusa Creations as well, and it's called Cactus Tree. There are a couple of them, but I really liked this one. And these are the cheeks from the little cat. But yeah, also done on 28 count 2/2. And haven't worked on this year. Wasn't one of my focus pieces, and I'm okay with that. It's a smaller one, it will get done someday. Next one are from various websites where you can find freebies. The first two are from birdlystitching.com. She has a whole bunch of those cute little patterns, Pokemon, other favorites, characters from different cartoons. So yeah, this is Reticate. Yeah, I just started it because I needed a color for magical stitches a couple of years ago, and I couldn't get to it in one of my full coverage WIPs, or I didn't have the color in one of those WIPs. So yeah, but I'm not sure if I will finish it, because as you can see, my fabric is fraying, or how you say it in English. So yeah, but I will use the strip of fabric for other ones. Next one is also by Burley Stitching. It's the Charizard one, and again it was for one of the colors I needed for magical stitches a couple of years ago when I was still active in that group. Oh, it's a cute one, and I love my Pokemons, as you all know, I think. And this side I'm going to do another one, not sure yet. I have a bunch of them stored on my OneDrive. So next one is a really sad start. Again, I needed a color for magical stitches. It's from my cross stitch patterns, and it's supposed to be be Bambi, but yeah, sad start, but she will get done eventually. And again, another strip of fabric that I'm going to use for more of those kind of random. Okay, let's get into my full coverages. I'm in another room because it's the next day. It's December 10th, 2024. I wanted to say 2022, but it's 2024. And the last category you saw was the one with my small paper patterns. So now we are getting into my 4 coverages or my big pieces. I had to put on the overhead light, so if the colors or my light isn't that great, I apologize. No, but let's get into the stitching, or into my WIPs. The first one is my beloved Pokemon. It's a Lord Libedan chart. It's a free chart over on his website. This one I started the 13th of June 2020. And if I have a picture of where he was at the beginning of the year, I will insert them. And this is my progress so far. Yeah, love this one. I'm almost at the end of it. He's almost finished. He's at 96.11%. So yeah, only need to do like this part. So yeah, I'm making him for my oldest son, and he's still asking about it when he will be done, and I'm hoping to get him done by the end of the year, but I think it will be somewhere in January of next year. Next, I started the same day on the 13th of June 2020. It was during the lockdowns. It was I think the first time we could get back to our needle stores with all the rules they had in line to keep it safe, but we could go. So I started this one. It's a family piece of my 3 oldest boys when the now second youngest was around a year old. And I converted it myself with an app called eCanvas for cross stitch, but the app did something with my pattern, so I had to restart it on the 2nd of July 2022. Oh, and the Pokemon, and this one is done on 25 count 1/1. This is my progress for the year. I'm only doing 1 color at a time with this one. I'm doing 934 until the color is complete, or until I can get to the stitches that still need to be done. But for now I'm still in the green. And this is the ear of my second oldest, and I think this is his shoulder and his head, of course. So yeah, I love this one. I'm doing this one for my second youngest. He claimed it, he wants to have it, and if he still wants to, if it's done, he can have it, I don't mind. And that one is at 2% done. Next one is one I charted myself again with the eCanvas app for cross stitch. This one I started the next day on the 14th of June 2020, and it's my beautiful salamander. And this one is done on 22 count 1/1 for cross. Love this one. It's a character from a game from Blizzard. I used to play World of Warcraft a whole lot. Not anymore, but I still miss it at times. And this one, because I'm using the app I converted it with, I'm doing it in a 10 by 10 square on the diagonal. And because they are colors that go into the next one, I'm parking. So yeah, hope you can see the colors a bit okay, but yeah, like I said, love this one. This one is at 3.66% done, so still a long way to go. All of my big ones are still a long way to go, but I like the variety, even though it bugs me down sometimes having that much. But yeah, that's the how to say it, that's the risk of having that many. Next one is birthday presents for my husband. It's again charted with that app, Canvas for Cross Stitch. Started this one on the 24th of October 2020, and this one is at 50.84 because the original plan was to give it to him on his 50th birthday, but we had some hiccups in our relationship. The last one was a big one. Yeah, I didn't want to work on it anymore. Didn't expect us to come through it, but we did. So yeah, she's out of the naughty corner, and just recently, so I haven't worked on her this year, but I hope to work on her next year, so I can get her finished at some time. Maybe for his 55th birthday, we will see. Next one is Retired Heaven and Earth one. It's retired because the artist Dakota Detzweiler is no longer with Heaven and Earth. She's with Charting Creations, but this one they haven't charted yet. It's Hazel's point of view, and I also started it on the 24th of October 2020. That was a weekend that I was home alone. My kids were with their dads, and my husband was with his brothers, so all I did that weekend was stitch and starting stuff. But this one is at 5.84%, and this is the whole piece. The reason I have this stuff already done is because when I started it I didn't have much colors. Now I have almost a full DMC set or master set from DMC threads, but at that time I didn't, so I started with this color, 3799 I think it is, but since then I collected all of the other colors, and now I'm doing the 10 by 10, or I'm doing the typewriter methods, doing the first line first and then going back and doing it in 10 by 10 blocks. And with this one I'm on the second row, if I'm not mistaken, and this is completely done, and I only need to do this to have the second one done. Love this one. started this one when we decided to go, or I bought this one when we decided to go for the little one, and now I'm hoping to get him done by the time before he's too old to hang it in his room when he's finally having his own room. Also done on 25 count 1/1, the birthday present as well. Going to try to remember to say the counts on those. Next one I started on the same day. Again, weekends I was home alone and I started a bunch of things. It's an Heaven and Earth one by Anna Dittman, and it's called December, and this one is 3.48% done. I love the artwork, but because I have a whole lot of WIPs, she doesn't get as much attention as I would like. And my light is doing horrible things. Yeah, that's a bit better. Again, 25 count 1/1, doing the typewriter method, completing the first row, or I have already completed the first row, so now I'm doing the 10 by 10 blocks. Yeah, love this one. And it makes me sad every time I see her and I see the little progress I made on her, and I always want to work on her when I see her, but then I don't. So yeah. Next one, I started on the 1st of December 2020 because I wanted to participate in, well, no, not participate, I just wanted to work on it every day for the month of December, and then I did it again in July the next year. But it is, excuse me guys, my stomach always makes me burp every time I record a video. It's so strange. But yeah, this one I started the 1st of December 2020. It's a retired HAEs because it was a limited edition by Donna Gelsinger, and it's called Starry Night. Oh, Denfi wants to go out. 1 second. Yeah, Denfi wanted to go out of the room. But this is Starry Night, a limited edition by Donna Gelsinger, so it's retired on the HAEs website. It's a paper pattern, so I had to figure out how I wanted to work on it. I tried to do the typewriter method, but that didn't work. Then I wanted to do it color by color. That kind of worked. That's why you see all of this. And now I'm just doing one page at a time. But when there is a color that goes into the next page, I just go with it. I don't want to have page lines on it. So yeah, and that's just how my brain works as well. Yeah, love this one. Also want to work on it more, but again, having so many WIPs, I can't work on all of them at the same time. Then I would need like 1,000 arms. Next one I started in December of 2020 on the 21st. It's called Kingdom of Books. I bought it on Etsy as a PDF, but now you can only find it as a kit. I think mine is a rip-off, but I still want to do it because I love it. It combines two of my favorite things to do, stitching and reading. So yeah, done on 25 counts, 1/1, Starry Night as well, as I forgot to mention again. This one I'm doing in an odd way maybe, but I'm doing one strand of the background and then one strand in the book, and that's why the first book is already completed and I started on the second one. But yeah, I love this one, as almost or just all of my WIPs. I love them all for some various reasons. Yeah. This one is 8.22% done, and that's where all of my starts, or all of my WIPs that I started in 2020. So let's get into the ones I started in 2021. This one is a retired Heaven and Earth design because the artist Gary Harks is no longer with Heaven and Earth. It's called Mini Summoning Old Friends. I started it on the 17th of February 2021 and it's at 9.67% done, and it's done on 25 counts, 1/1 full cross. And sorry about all the hanging threads, but I'm pretty lazy when it's with my with stopping my threads. Damn words. Trying to explain things is hard. Yeah. Again, typewriter methods, completed the first row. Now I'm going back and forth with 10 by 10 blocks. Love this one. Cats are one of my favorite animals, and it's just a cute one. Yeah. Next one I started on the 23rd of March 2021. Another Heaven and Earth design. Artist is Amy Stewart. It's Story Keep King Coda Storyteller. It's a portion of a bigger piece. It's at 4.44% done, and again 25 counts, 1/1 full cross. And this is a piece, and again a lot of hanging threads, a couple of parked threads. A cute one again, with a tiger and a fox. Yeah, I love this, but I didn't like the original full piece, so I opted for this one, or I bought this one. Next one is a funny one. Started it on the 26th of March 2021. It was when I used a Tiny Decisions app. I put all my current WIPs on it, and the ones I wanted to start and let the sites I let the app decide which one I would work on or start. So I have a couple of starts next to each other. So started this one on the 26th of March 2021. It's an Heaven and Earth design. Artist is Richard Lorenz, and it's called Mini Cletus. And this one is at 8.40%, and it's on 25 count 1/1. Bendy stitching, yeah, is doing it as well. I'm not sure. I think she's further along than me. Nah, the light isn't great. But yeah, again, finished my first row, so now I'm doing 10 by 10 squares. I still need to finish this, and then I can start on this side. At that time, again, I didn't have too many DMC colors when I first started to start a whole bunch of WIPs. So I mostly worked with this color. I think is 6 something, 640, 47, not sure which one. But after I got the rest of the colors, I started the typewriter method. So yeah, cute little one. Isn't that big either, but I love the funny bird on it. Next one I started the day after, the 27th of March 2021. It's another Heaven and Earth design. Artwork is by Tracy Butler. It's called Lackadaisy Card Shark, and it's only at 2.06% done. Again, 25 count 1/1. And this is my sad start. Yeah, well, not that sad, but I just love this picture, and I don't think I worked on it this year. So yeah, would love to work on it again. This one, because there is a whole bunch of black around the picture, I'm doing the black first, and I'm doing it in 10 by 10 squares on the diagonal. So yeah, I'm going to do the border first before I'm going to do the cat. But again, pattern with the cat. So yeah, love it. I would love to work on it more, but haven't worked on it this year, so yeah. But I had other focus pieces that I did work on, so next one is one you've seen before on my channel. I started it on the 30th of March 2020. It's an Heaven and Earth design. It's by David Penfound, and it's my T-Rex attack. This one is 2.51% done, but that's because it's a huge one. This one was one of my focus pieces because I'm doing it for my second oldest son. He likes dinosaurs, so he picked this one after I asked him to pick one for him, because I'm doing one for all of my kids and he hadn't had one back then. Yeah, love it. And if you want to see it finished, Leanne at Small Town Stitches had it finished recently, so yeah. I'm not sure if I will keep focusing or keep working on my family pieces every month next year. I'm still undecided what my plans will be for next year. My stitching bug is not absent, but I'm not stitching all that much the last couple of weeks, so I'm not sure if I want to set goals or a rotation or a plan for next year. Yeah, we will see what 2025 will bring. Next one, I started the next day on the 31st of March 2020. I converted it myself again with the e-canvas for cross stitch, and I'm calling it Eagle. And again, barking threads. This one is at 10.35%, probably because it's not that big of a piece. And this one I'm doing in an odd way. I'm doing the background in the diagonal 10 by 10 block, and the actual picture I'm doing the typewriter method, so choosing the color that's the highest, and then working in my threads, and then one thread in the background, and then going back to the actual picture. But yeah, this is one my oldest son found on the internet, and we both liked the picture, so I am willing to stitch it for him. Otherwise I wouldn't. I'm not going to stitch a picture that I don't like. But next one I started was on the 10th of April 2021. It's a Heaven and Earth design by David Benfout, and it's the White Tiger. This one is 2.24% done, 1/1 full cross again, and it's white, so I'm hoping you can see it. Ah, well, that's better. So I finished the first row, or even the first 10 by 10. No, only the first row. I can see it up here. Darren from This is Stitcher is doing this one as well, but he's doing it on a darker fabric. Yeah, a big cat. Like I said, I love cats, and this piece I do love. I'm not a fan of the white on white stitches, but I'm the white stitches on dark fabric I even like less. Is that how you say it? So I started it on the white fabric. So yeah, have to just have to push through the white on white stitches. Next one I started on the 24th of April 2021. It's an Heaven and Earth design. It's by Elisa Victoria. It's called QS Rain Dragon. It's my brain is not working at the moment. It's a smaller piece of a bigger one. This one is 7.26% done. Again, 25 counts 1/1, and it has a lot of quilling. All of this white is or is supposed to be Krennic, but I subbed it out for DMC Diamant. And I don't mind working with it. It's not the greatest, but it's not that bad either. And this is just a cute little piece that I love. A little dragon using a leaf as an umbrella. Yeah. Cute, cute, cute. Should have been done a long time ago, but yeah. Starting all those new things, other ones get left behind or don't get as much attention as I would if I would have not started all of the new things. Yeah. Next one I started a month later on the 24th of May 2021. Again, my decision tiny decision app. Made me do it. This one is Heaven and Earth design by Ciro Marchetti. It's called QS Ye Old Kitchen Kitty, the max color. And this one is 3.53% done. Sorry about the bad light, guys. Yeah, love this one. I got this one as an RAK, random act of kindness, because the lady I got it from didn't like the fact that I didn't have any max color in it. That my salamander is a max color. If Heaven and Earth would charted it, but yeah, she wanted me to have a max color in my patterns or in my stash. But yeah, cute little kitten sleeping. Yeah, what's not to like? Next one is also a kitten. I started this one on the 25th of June 2021. Another Heaven and Earth design, this time by Irina Gormachova, and it's called Mini Fascinating. Also done on a 25 count 1/1 full cross, and this one is at 8.27% done. And this one I'm doing the background first, so the muddy green, which is 934 I think, but here you can see the whiskers of the cat already. It's a cute one. It's a small one and it should have been done already, but it isn't. So yeah. Next one I started on the 24th of August 2021. I think my decision app was in love with the number 24 at that time. But another Heaven and Earth design that I started, this time by Hannah Lynn, and it's called Mini Bookworm Fairy. This one is at 3.09%. Yeah, that's a bit better. Lots of blues, a fairy that's reading a book. Yeah, and those blues, love it. Next one I started on my birthday that year, on the 2nd of September 2021. Again, Heaven and Earth design, this time by Jasmine Beckett Griffith, and it's called Mini Brother and Sister. And this one is at 2.51%. This one is a cute one as well. The little girl with the Bambi, and I think I got it from Siska Stitches as an RAK. Yeah. Next one I started on the 16th of September 2021 again, and have an earth design, artwork by Kayomi Harai, and it's called Halloween Bat, and this one is at 1.63% done, and you can see the pumpkin, or at least the outline of it. Yeah, 25 count 1/1. Yeah, a cute Halloween pattern. Love those. Next one I started on the 24th of September 2021. Again, having an earth design, artwork by Chris Ortega. The chart is called Got a Secret, max color version, because I liked that markup the best. This one is at 1% done. If you want to see it with more progress on it, you should check out Stitching Big Things with Haley. She has a lot more done than me, but I love this picture, and it saddens me that it hasn't much that it hasn't more progress on it. Because like a lot of other ones, every time I see it I want to work on it, and I'm just a bit sad that it's not, that I haven't done more on it. Same with this one. This one I started on the 26th of September 2021. It's an Heaven and Earth design by Cherry Gerhardt, and it's the Viking Beauty. Yeah, thought it was the max color, but it's the normal version. This is already a big one. Yeah, this one is at 0.60%, so not much progress, but I love this picture. I'm a huge fan of How to Train Your Dragon, so yeah. I really want to have this one finished someday, but we will have to see when that happens, or if that ever happens. And then the last one I started in 2021. It's a Mystic Stitch, which is no longer in business, but it's the Change of Seasons 2, and it's at 0.94%. It's done at a 25 count 1/1 full cross, and I just finished. No, I haven't. I have to do a bit more, I think, to reach the second corner, but I do love this one. And Alma's Little Wonders is doing this one too. It's her fault that I bought this one and that I started this one, but yeah. Oh. And this was the last one from 2021, so now we are going to get into the ones I started in 2022, which are a whole bunch. I have to slide over a bit to get to them. Yeah, that's only one pile. 2022 was the year I started a whole bunch of them. One because I turned 40 that year, and I thought, yeah, well, when I'm going to start a whole bunch for me, why not start a whole bunch for other people? I was in a group that year, so I started, or I let people choose from patrons that I have had, choose the one I would start for their birthday. So yeah, that's what I did most of the year, and then I just threw in some random starts. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the first one I started in 2022 was a retired Heaven and Earth. It's retired because the artist Linda Ravenscraft isn't no longer with Heaven and Earth. I started it on the 1st of January 2022 for a new year, new start kind of thing. It's called Wabadubdub, and it's at 0.29% done. It's done on 25 counts, 1/1 full cross, and I don't think I worked on it this year. I had chosen 25 projects to focus on, and this wasn't one of them, but I still love this one. It's a cute little kitten, so yeah, love my kittens. Next one I started for the birthday of one of the people I was in that group. She chose this one. It's Brandy by Joanne Marie, another Heaven and Earth design, and I started it on the 12th of January 2022, and this one is done on 22 counts, 1/1. This is just a piece of my family piece I showed earlier. I started that on this fabric, but because the app I used did something with the pattern and I had to start it over, I recycled it and am using it for this pattern. This one is at 1.32%, and I just started in the middle. I think this is the middle, or is this the sides? I think it's the sides. Have to try to remember what the actual picture is. I know it's a cat with flowers and leaves around it. Yeah, I think this is the side of it. Yeah, you will see it, but I don't think I worked on it this year. No, I don't think so, but still love it. still want to finish it someday. Yeah. The next one is another one I started as a birthday start for one of the people in that group. It's a retired one because Ash Evans isn't no longer with Heaven and Earth. It's called Dandelion because the people, the person I started this for loves foxes, and this one I started on the 26th of January 2022, and again just a sad start because it's at 0.51% done, but I do love this picture. I would love to get this finished one day, but then I will have to whip down a whole lot, or I have to finish on this one and neglect all the other ones, but that's something I can't. So yeah, I want to work on all of them, like I said before, and I will tell you time and time again, I have too many WIPs, but I want to work on them, on all of them. Next one again was a birthday start for one of them. It's started on the 3rd of February 2022. It's an Heaven and Earth design. It's an Amy Stewart, and it's a portion of a bigger one. It's called Story Keep Tiki Beach Sunset. Because it's a smaller one, it's already at 2.19% done. And this is 22 counts, 1/1 full cross. Yeah, love this one as well. And this is not the whole width of the piece, I think it's only like here, but yeah. Next one is another one by Ash Evans. So he isn't available anymore at Heaven and Earth Design because he's retired from them. This one I started on the 1st of March 2022, and I don't think it was one of the birthday start, but just a random one because I liked this picture a whole lot, and I think I bought it with a sale at Heaven and Earth. But this one is called Poof, a cute little kitten again, and it's at 1.25% done. I finished the whole first row, so next time I work on it I will start on the 10 by 10 squares. And again, one I would really want to finish one day, but then I think I will have to focus on it a bit more. Yeah, those vibrant colors and the kitten in the middle. Yeah, totally my kind of artwork or pattern. Next one definitely is it's one I started on the 12th of March 2022. It's my first one I started by Pain Free Crafts. It's artwork by Lori Guyana, and it's a steampunk cat, or my little charmer as I like to call him. This one is done on 18 counts, 2/1 full cross, and it's at 5.01% done. Don't mind the smudges. It's a piece of fabric I cut off of my my first family piece because it was annoying me at one time, so I cut it off. And then this isn't a big piece, so I wanted to make it a bit bigger. So instead of doing it on 25 counts, I did it on 18 counts, and I just love this one. This is one of those charts that I bought and that I started the same day, and then I only have like 5% done of it 2 years later, or almost 3 years later. So yeah, shame on me, but I so love this one. Every time I pull this one out, I'm having a really hard time putting it away again. Yeah. Next one I'm doing for my oldest son. It's a Retired and Stokes by Heaven and Earth. I started it on the 3rd of June 2022. It's called Unleash, and I'm doing it on 25 count black fabric, 1/1 full cross, because I'm not doing all of the black background and it's so hard to show. Yeah, that's a bit better. I'm parking this one because I don't want to make mistakes or avoid having to fuck my mistakes. So I'm doing the typewriter method, working my way down. But if I have to count too much, or if I'm not sure if I will put it in the right place, I will just park it, and if I get to that thread, I will just work it in a bit more. Because I'm not doing the black, this is already at 50.81% done, but I do love this picture. I love the cute little dragons, but I love the fierce ones too. So if my oldest one doesn't like it anymore and doesn't want to have it in his own place, once he has his own place, Mom is going to keep it. So yeah. And I don't mind stitching on black fabric, so that's a good thing as well. Next one I started for a friend of mine on the 8th of June 2022 for her birthday, and I have worked on it a bit since. This is an Amy Stewart by Heaven and Earth Design. It's one of her shelves, but it's the Grand Library one, the supersized max color one, and I'm at 1.25%, still working on my first row, but I love this one. I didn't like the other shelves other stitches are raving about, but I so love this one, so I had to have him. And I got it from the friends for who I started this for her birthday. So yeah, but look at that UFO. So nice. the details, the colors. Yeah, it will take me a lifetime to finish this one, even if I only worked on this one. Next one I worked on, next one I started, not worked on. Next one I started on the 10th of June 2022. It's one I converted myself again with the eCanvas for cross stitch app, and I call it Queen of Dragons. It's a pen drawing a friend or the partner of a friend of mine drew, and I made a pattern out of it, and I'm calling it Queen of Dragons because it's Daenerys in Game of Thrones with a dragon, and this is at 0.73%, not 2 points, just 0.73% done. And because I'm using that app again, I'm doing it on a diagonal with the 10 by 10 blocks. Love this one. Love the picture, but I think I'm going to give it to my husband. He loves Daenerys a whole lot. Whenever it gets finished in a gazillion years. So yeah, again another one I just love, but haven't had the time to work on it properly. So yeah, I need to focus a bit more on those next year, I think. Next one I started on the 11th of June 2022. It's an Heaven and Earth design, this time by Rachel Anderson, and it's a smaller portion of a bigger piece. It's the QS Luminescent. It's one my husband chose when I wasn't sure which one to buy, when there was a sale at Heaven and Earth, and because it's a whole lot of blue backgrounds, I'm doing it on the diagonal in the 10 by 10 blocks. It's done on 25 counts 1/1/4 cross, and it's at 1.08%. It's a smaller one. It shouldn't take that long, but again, it's almost 1.5 years in the making, and this is all I have done. So yeah. Next one I started on the 18th of June 2022. Another Heaven and Earth design, this time by Jenna della Caratoglia. It's an ornament, so it's a round portion of a bigger piece. It's the ornament butterfly Portsmouth, done on 25 count 1/1, and my light is doing horrible things. Yeah, that's better. It's at 10.95%. This one is not one of my usual pieces or charts I get drawn to, but I love this one with the butterfly and the pinks. Yeah, I'm usual not a pink person, but I just love this one. next one I charted myself, and this is just the saddest start you can imagine. I started this one on the 14th of July 2022, and I'm calling it Cats. It's an artwork I found on the internet, and I loved it enough to make a chart out of it, or a pattern out of it, and this is my sad start. This is at 0.17% done, and because it's a whole lot of dark blue, it's 939 I think. Background, I'm doing it on the diagonal in the 10 by 10 blocks, and also because I'm using the app, I converted it to stitch it. So yeah, this is going to be a huge one. I would like to finish this one because I love the picture, but I'm not sure if I will ever. And I'm kind of okay with it, but not completely, because every single chart I started I would like to finish, but then I would need to get to 1000 year or something like that, or years old, and I don't think that will ever happen. Next, we are getting into my Startpalooza for my 40th birthday, and this is the first one I started. Normally I would start on my birthday, the 2nd September, but I started this one on the 1st because one of my friends told me or enabled me to start one by the cross stitch studio. This is my first one of them that I started, because they have bi-monthly challenge where they ask you to stitch a pattern of theirs for 30 minutes a day, and if you upload your progress I think for 13 times, you get a discount for buying one of their charts, and you get a chance to win a free one as well. So she enabled me enough that I said, yeah, I want to do it. What's one more if you are already planning to start 40? So this was my the oldest one is keep getting into the room, or keeps opening the door and asking me stuff and telling me stuff. So okay, let's hope he's leaving me alone for now. I asked him to, but he's in a funny mood, so I don't know if he will cooperate. But where was I? Oh yeah, I started this one because a friend of mine enabled me to try the bi-monthly challenge over on the Cross Stitch Studio Facebook group, and I succeeded that time. The next time I didn't, but that time I did. And I started this one on the 1st of September 2022. It's an artwork by Abraham Hunter. It's a crop version of We're Alright, the cute little bears. And again, my light is horrible. This one is at 2.17% done. Yeah, love this one. The colors are gorgeous. The pattern flows. It's just the right balance of having to count enough to get to the next stitch, but also not that it's annoying or a whole lot of confetti or plug stitching. Yeah, love this one. I love the image. I love the way it stitches up. Love, love, love. Next one I started on my birthday that year, the 2nd of September. It's a retired Heaven and Earth design because Selena Finnick is no longer with Heaven and Earth, but she's at Pain Free Crafts. She moved to Pain Free Crafts, and this one is just the fault of Jessie Marie Does Stuff here on FlossTube and on Instagram. And it's the Ravenkin one, and this one is at 0.60% done. It's a whole lot of black at the moment. It's done on 25 count 1/1 full cross, and I love this picture. And again, one I love and I wanted to start but haven't worked on it very much, but I do hope to finish this one day, but we will see. I say it from a whole lot of my patterns or charts, and I know I won't be able to finish them all, but some of them I would love to finish. Next one I started on the 3rd of September 2022. It's another Heaven and Earth design by Jasmine Beckett Griffiths, and it's one of the Faces of Fairy. This one is number 117, and it's at 5.29% because it is a small one, or for me it's a small one. Yeah, love this picture. It reminds me of a gnome. As I said before, I used to play World of Warcraft a whole lot, and one of my main characters was a gnome. Not an engineering one, but this one reminds me of a gnome and one of an engineering gnome. So yeah, drew me right into. Next one is a Tilt and Crafts one. It's my only one. I started on the 4th of September 2022. It's called Welcome Pup. It doesn't have an artist name on it, but it is 0.92% done, so it's almost at 1%. And this one I started on the right corner because there is a whole lot. Excuse the sirens. And of course they have to come this way. And a whole bunch of people are standing in the way, so he can't go further. We live near a hospital. On that side we have the station, the fire station over on that side, and we have the police station on that side. So yeah, and then the highway is around us, so a whole lot of sirens all day long, but this one was bad. Anyway, Tilt and Crafts, It's called Welcome Pop. It's at 0.92%, so close to 1% done, and I started this one on the right corner because on the left corner there is a whole bunch of white which I'm not stitching, and it's done on 25 count 1/1. Yeah, it's a cute little one. It's a doggy with a welcome sign, and the light again is playing tricks. Yeah. This one should get done someday. Next one, I'm not sure, because it's one of my supersized max colors, so it's an Heaven and Earth design, and I started it on the 5th of September 2022. It's a Shiro Marchetti, and it's a jungle montage one, supersized max color as I said, and this one is at 0.15% done, which isn't much. Let me see. Yeah, still working on the first row, and it's done on 25 count 1/1. Yeah, love this one. It's a whole lot of green, which is usually not my color, but I love the animals and the cat in the middle. Is it a cat? Yeah, it's a big cat. Yeah. The next one I started on the 6th of September 2022. It's another Heaven and Earth design, this time by Tone Kelsinger. It's the Snow Much in Love snowman, and this one is at 0.84%. I'm still working my way to the second corner, but I love this one. As I keep saying, I love all of my projects or all of my WIPs. But this is again one I would like to finish someday, to have it hang in my house one day. Next one is the reason I started this whole Startpalooza. Sarah from Stitching Mommy started the 4 montages by Painfree Crafts the year before, and it got me thinking about what I would do for my 40th birthday, and I have all of the Celtic ladies, and that got me thinking about starting those 4. But yeah, it's got way more than the 4 Celtic ladies, but this is one of them. It's the autumn one. It's by Lavender and Lace. Started it on the 9th of September 2022. No idea what percentages it is, because it's a paper pattern, but I started in the middle, then first worked my way down because it's done on 28 counts 2/2, and it was not my first time working on 2/2 on 28 counts. I had my how you say it, not sure how to say it in English, but I did had some practice on one of my smaller WIPs that I showed earlier on, so it was not my first time, but I wasn't all that confident that I wouldn't make mistakes, so I first worked my way down, and then I wanted to start from the top down, so I worked my way up, and that's what I did the last time I worked on it. And so now the head is almost complete. I think I need one color in it, and the beads, which I'm still terrified of doing, but yeah, love these ones. Not sure what color the fabric is, but it is 28 count 2/2. Love them. I'm not a fancy lady stitcher, but this one I want to try or want to have and do. So yeah. Next one I started on the 10th of September 2022. It's an artsy one. It's one by Kayomi Harai, and it's called Hang On. It's done on damn Jorg. It's my oldest opening his door. This is Hang On. It's done by 18 count 2/1, and yeah, I love it. It's already at 12.34%. It's an opalescent fabric, and I'm all over the place. This one I started with this splash, and then I did the paw. I worked my way to the top of his ear, and now I'm working in the typewriter method in a 10 by 10 squares, so I'm still working on the ear. But yeah, love this cute little kitten, and it's a small one, so it shouldn't take that long to finish, and I'm hoping to finish it in the next years, but we will see. Now we are on to the second pile. Told you I started a whole bunch. The next one I started on the 11th of September 2022. It's one I converted myself with the eCanvas for cross stitch app. It's at 2.94%, and it's done on 25 count 1/1, and it's a picture of my youngest one's feet when he was small. At one time they peeked out of his blanket. We found it cute, and now I am trying to make a birth announcement of it. So yeah, I first have to stitch it, and then I will put his name and his birth date on it. But again, because I'm using the app I converted it with, I'm working it in the diagonal, the 10 by 10 blocks, and it's in a grayscale, so it's a whole bunch of grays. But it's a small one, and I hope to finish it before he's 10 years old or something like that, so I will have to keep working on it to get it finished. Next one I started on the 12th of September 2022. It's an Heaven and Earth design. It's one by Bente Schlick, and it's the wolf variant. Totally Jemima's fault. I'm blaming her for 100% for me starting this one. It's a wolf. and I love wolves. So yeah, and I like this picture because I don't always like pictures or paintings from or artwork from wolves. So yeah, this one is only at 0.29% done. So yeah, still a long way to go. One of my favorite charts, and haven't worked on it much. Hope to change that one day, because I do want to have it finished and hanging in my house one day. The next one I started on the 13th of September 2022 and have an earth design artwork by Wendell Spangler, and it's the afternoon theme, done on 25 count 1/1 full cross, and it's at 0.71%. It's a cute little dragon with his tea. Yeah, still working on the border, and I'm not sure if I reached the second corner. No, not sure. I don't think so, because otherwise I would have started on this side in a 10 by 10 square, and I didn't, so I think I either just reached the second corner or I haven't. Yeah, cute little one. Or the dragon is cute, the chart is not that small. Oh, a second. Delphi is with us. She let me know she wanted me to open the door, so she will be with us. I'm not sure if she's going to stay on the bed or if she's going to walk around on the floor. But anyway, next one I started on the 14th of September 2022. It's a Stony Creek one. It's a colorful one with a whole lot of funny fish. It's called Fish City, and it's done on 18 counts 2/1 full cross. Not sure what the percentage is, because it's a paper pattern and I had to try out how I wanted to work on it, because the pattern gives you the 10 by 10 squares but also the 5 by 5, and doing it with the 5 by 5 is more easily on my mind, so I started to do the 5 by 5 squares. Yeah, and this is the first building that's appearing on it. It's a fun one. Next one is I started on the 15th of September 2022. It's another cross stitch studio design, my second I started. The artwork is by Diane Dengel, and it's the Home Sweet Home one. It's at 0.38% done. My subscribers told me that the 310 stitcher is also working on it. Haven't seen it yet, but she's further along than me, so if you want to check that out, please do. Love the picture. Yeah. Once again, one I would like to finish one day, but then I will have to work on it a bit more to get it finished. Next one is another one from the Celtic Ladies by Lavender and Lace, which I started on the 16th of September 2022. It's the winter one. It was one of my focus pieces this year, which you can see a bit, I think, because there is a bit more done than the autumn one. Again, started in the middle, worked my way down at first, but then worked my way up, and this one, with this one, the face is done, except for the back stitch, I think, and the hair, or the beads in the hair. Oh yeah, really love these. Next one I started on the 17th of September 2022. It's another artsy one by Jozenka Kimpel. It's the large version of my Sentinel. It's at 0.79% done. Only worked on it for 2, maybe 3 times since I started it, so not much progress. And again, one I would like to finish one day. Done on 25 counts, 1/1 full class. Next one that I started on the 18th of September 2022. It's another one of my supersized Max Colors ones, and it's totally Darren's fault from Dizzy Stitcher. It's the Heaven and Earth one by Jen Patrick Kresny, the underwater dolphin and turtle. He did a challenge last year or the year before where he got challenged to reach the dolphin over here somewhere, to reach it first. Not sure who won, but every time he showed it I fell more and more in love with it. So yeah, and I bought a supersized Max Color, and this one is at 0.28% done. Yeah, not sure if I will finish this one in my lifetime, but I can always try because I love the picture. Next one is a small one. Started it on the 19th of September 2022. It's an Heaven and Earth one, by Arina Garmachova again. It's the mini crab apple. I love the picture. The targ with the red apples, or the spots of red in it, and it's hard to see. Oh, that's better. This one, because it's a mini and because it's a small one, is at 2.07% done on 25 counts, 1/1 full class. Yeah. It shouldn't take that long to finish, but we will see if that will happen. Next one I bought off of Etsy. Started it on the 21st of September 2022. The shop is called Zana Stitch, and it's the Dumble one. She has a whole bunch of Disney related ones, and I really liked this one. This is at 1.59%. Worked on it a couple of times for some challenges, I think, and I started the first 10 by 10 block because I reached the second corner. So yeah. Next one, haven't seen the day of lights or the light of day, how you say it, something like that. Since I started it, because I forgot I started it, shame on me again. I started it on the 22nd of September 2022. It's one by Light Unicorn Designs. I'm not sure if it's an Etsy shop or an actual website, but it's called Tiger Cup, and let's see if I can show it because it's a whole bunch of light colors. It's a cute little tiger. So if I had worked on it, it would be a bit further or even done, or even finished, but yeah, didn't work on it, so didn't have any progress. It's at 1.46%, and it's done on 25 count 1/1 full cross. Flipping the page, still not done. Next one is a retired pain-free crafts one. Artwork is by Sarah Summers. Started it on the 26th of September 2022. I love this picture, so I bought it when Pain-Free Crafts announced it would be retired. And again, a whole lot of light colors, so hard to show you. It's called Baby Deer and Friends. It's at 1.26% done. It's done on 25 count 1/1. Yeah, so cute. Don't like to stitch the light colors on the white, but I do like the pictures, so I will persevere with finishing it in a couple of years. Yeah. Next one I started on the 27th of September 2022. It's a retired and Stokes from Heaven and Earth Design. It's called Mini Dragon WIP, and I'm doing it on 25 counts 1/1 full cross. And let me put another one behind it. Now you can see it better. This one, because I'm not doing the black, it's already at 69.65% done. As with the other one, I just start at the top. The typewriter methods, as with the other ones that I stitch on black fabric, I start at the top with the first color, work it in until I'm not confident enough that I won't be making a counting mistake, and then I just park it and pick the next color work it in. That's why I have so many bark threads on it. But yeah, this one is another one I'm supposedly doing for my oldest, but yeah, we will see when it's done if he still wants to have it, or that mom is going to keep it for herself, because I like that one too. Next one I started on the 28th of September 2022. It's one I converted myself with the eCanvas for cross stitch app. It's the movie poster from Fast and the Furious, the 9th movie. This one is 25 count 1/1/4 cross, and it's at 0.33% done. And this one I started on the right corner because on the left side there is a whole bunch of white that I'm not doing. And again, because I'm using the app I converted it with, I'm doing it on the diagonal, the 10 by 10 block with sparking. So yeah, this is one I definitely want to finish one day, but again then I will have to work on it some more to get it finished because it's a big one. Next one is one of the Celtic ladies. I started it on the 30th of September, the last day of September in 2022. It's the summer one, and it's this one. It's done 28 counts 2/2 full cross with the beads and the DMC colors. Not sure what the percentage is because it's a paper pattern, but I love them. And her face is almost done as well. Again, started in the middle, worked my way down at first, but then felt confident enough to try to hop and jump to the top, and now I'm working my way down again. Yeah, love them. There are a couple of other fancy ladies that I like as well, but I'm not sure if I will ever stitch them because they are hard to find here in Belgium, or as far as I know. Next one I started on the 1st of October 2022, and again sirens. Sorry guys, and he's coming from the hospital again, I think. Yeah. No, he's going to the hospital. Yeah. He's going to the hospital. He's going that way. Next one is one I bought on Etsy. It's by Sana Stitch Shop. I started it on the 1st of October 2022, and I'm calling it the Red Fox Lady because it doesn't have a name, but it has a fox in it, and it has a lady with a whole bunch of red leaves around them, and my light is doing funny stuff again. This one is at 1.14%, and I think Siska Stitches is doing this one as well. Yeah, this one flows. So much fun to stitch. It's the right balance between block stitching and having to count to get to the next one or the next stitch. Yeah. Next one I started on the 5th of October 2022. It's a retired one because Mystic Stitch isn't no longer in business, and it's called Baby Ghosts by, oh, I didn't write the artist name on it because it's retired, or because you can't find it anymore. And I don't have the percentage because it's a paper pattern. Blank. It's done on 25 count 1/1/4 cross, and I'm doing it on the diagonal in 10 by 10 blocks because it's a whole lot of black background, and that's just the way my brain works. When it's a lot of background in the same color, it's easier to do it on the diagonal in 10 by 10 blocks than going all the way down and have to count and recount and recount and recount again. So yeah, love these cute little ghosties. It's a pain in the butt to stitch all that black, but black stitching is, or block stitching is not my kind of stitching that I like. But yeah, I like the picture, so I will just suck it up and work on it some more. Next one you've seen on my channel a couple of times. I started it on the 6th of October 2022. It is retired. It's an Heaven and Earth design, but I'm not sure if Sheena Pike is still with Heaven and Earth again, or is she only with Charting Creations? I'm not sure. But this one is a mini Catching Rainbows slot. It's at 7.99%. It was one of my focus pieces this year. This was one of my focus pieces this year, so it got a bit of more work than the other ones, and I love this one. Again, keep saying it of all of my WIPs, but yeah, the cute little slot with his bright big eyes, the colorful flowers. Yeah. This one is done on 18 count 2/1 full cross, and it's on an opalescent, but I don't think you can see it with my lights doing funny things to my fabric, but it is opalescent. Did I say it's at 7.99%? I think so. Next one I started on the 7th of October 2022. It's another Heaven and Earth design. It's by Jim Todd, and it's called Arizona 66. Again, 25 count 1/1 full cross. Still working on my first line of crosses because I haven't reached the second corner, which is still a long way to go. This is at 0.43%, and it's a whole lot of pink I'm still working in, but I love this picture. One day I hope to drive on Route 66 myself. It's one of my bucket lists, things that I would like to do. Yeah, Not sure if that will ever happen, but you never know. Next one I started on the 8th of October 2022. It's an Heaven and Earth design one. It's another one by Kayomi Harai and it's called Autumn Prince. It's this one. Can you see the whites? Yeah, you can. It's at 0.79% done. In this one, Heaven and Earth charted Krennic, but I'm not doing that. I'm doing the B5200s instead, but it still have a long way to go before I have to use that or change that. Yeah, love this one as well. Just so sad that most of my projects don't have a lot of progress because I have so many, but I don't know what to do instead. So I just keep plugging along, hoping to finish some someday and get progress on the other ones. The next ones I bought on Etsy, again at Sana Stitch. The first one I started on the 9th of October 2022 and I'm calling it Disney Princesses because it has almost, or I think all of the princesses on it. It's at 0.26% done and I plan on doing the black first. So now I'm working on the border first, and once that is done I will fill in the black first and then filling in the colors last. Yeah. I'm a huge Disney fan, not so much of the princesses, but I do like this one. So again, would like to have some progress on it and even maybe finish it one day, but we will see if that ever happens, and I keep repeating myself. Next one I started on the 10th of October 2022. It's another Disney one, also by Sana Stitch on Etsy, and it's this one. You have a couple of different versions of it, but I liked this one the most, and yeah, that's much better. I'm not doing the blue border around it at the moment. I'm not sure if I will do it, but for now I'm working on the gold pillars, I think it's called, and because I'm not doing the blue border, it's at 5.03% done. Yeah, still a long way to go on this one, and again would like to finish it one day, but don't think that will ever happen, but we will see. You never know. The last one from Sana Stitch, I started on the 11th of October 2022 and it's the Mickey one. This one is at 0.49% and it's done on 25 counts 1/1. Yeah, love that clock, and it's just done with the colors that I started in the first row. It just amazes me, the detail in this one already, that you can already see the clock coming through. This one is 0.49% done, also on 25 counts 1/1 4 cross. And again, one I would like to finish someday, but don't think it will happen. Next one is in Heaven and Earth again. I started it on the 12th of October 2022. It's one by Anja Kai, and it's a crazy wonderful owl family, and I'm doing the no background version. It's done on 18 counts 2/1 full cross on an opalescent fabric, and it says 2.20% done. Sarah from Stitching Mommy is doing this one too, also the no background version, or she removed the background herself, but she's doing it on blue fabric, and I think she's a bit further along than me. So if you want to see a bit more progress on it, go check her out. Yeah, love this one. It doesn't represent my family anymore ever since the little one came along, but I still love the picture. So yeah, that were all my starts for my birthday, but I didn't stop there. I still started a couple of charts. The next one I started on the 2nd of November 2022, and it's an Heaven and Earth one by Donna Gelsinger, and it's called Easter Bunny. It's this one, done on 25 count 1/1 full cross, and it's at 0.41%. This one I kind of started for my second youngest. He also chose the charts, and it's not one of my priorities to finish, but it would be nice to have it finished. But yeah, like I said, it's not a big priority to finish that one, but I still like the image. Next one I started on the 5th of November 2022. It's an Heaven and Earth one as well, this time by Melissa Dawn, and it's called Acorn Daydreams. Again, 25 count 1/1 full cross, and this one is at 0.33%. This picture is so cute. The little kitten. Yeah. I really like this one, but not one of my priorities to finish. Would be nice, but you have to make choices. If you have that many WIPs as I am. Next one is a retired Anne Stokes, but this one by Pain Free Crafts. I started it on the 30th of November 2022, and it's Trick or Treat, a cute little Halloween one. It's done on 25 count 1/1 full cross again, and it's at 1.21% done. It's not a big one, so it goes a bit faster, the percentages. And again, it's a whole lot of black background, so I'm doing the backgrounds mostly in 10 by 10 blocks on diagonal with sparking. That's just the easiest way for me to do it. This one I would like to finish. It's an Anne Stokes one, and I love her artwork. And the last one I started for 2022, and I started on the same day as Trick or Treat, so on the 30th of November 2022. And it's another Heaven and Earth design, one by Randall Spangler again, and it's called A Little Bit of Magic. and it's close to.
Oi.
It's called A Little Bit of Magic. Again, done on 25 counts, 1/1 for Quas, and it's at 0.99%, so close to 1%, but not there yet. And I do like this picture, and I do like to one day finish it and have it in my home, or hang it in my home. Is that how you say it? Doesn't sound right to me, so I don't think it's right, but I think you know what I mean. And then we are into 2023, which is a smaller stack of starts that I made. So let's get into it right away. First one I started that year was in March, the 13th of March 2023. It's a pain-free crafts one. It's a quiz done one, and it's called, oh, that's the wrong one. I knew I made a mistake somewhere. Where did I put it? One sec, guys. This is the second one I started. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Yeah. I had put them all in order, I thought, but I made one mistake. So not that bad. It's almost 100 WIPs. Yeah, so this is Bedtime Story by Chris Dunn. Started it on the 13th of March 2023, and it's a pain-free crafts one, done on 25 counts, 1/1 for Quas, and it's at 1.28%. Don't know if you can see the different colors in the background, but it's a cute one. The mice, Chris Dunn has just so many lovely pieces. But I only have this one. I think there are a couple of them on my wish lists to buy someday and maybe start someday, but I'm not sure yet. Next one I started in May, the 8th of May to be exactly, of 2023. It's Cross-Stitch Studio Design by Abraham Hunter again, and it's the Food Thief. It's 25 count, 1/1 for cross, and it's at 0.64%, and I love these colors. Love them. So bright, so vibrant. Yeah, definitely one I want to finish one day. But then again, then I will have to focus on this one and neglect the other ones a bit. But maybe one day it will happen. Oh, and I almost put one in the wrong box or bin. No, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. I have them all in separate boxes. By year I started them to keep it a bit organized. So yeah, they have to be in the same box I had to put them before I did this WIP parade. So anyway, next one is another Cross-Stitch Studio Design. I started it on the 15th of May 2023. It's by Lucy Bilodeau, I think it's pronounced, and it's called Moonlight. Another one with a wolf in it. It's at 0.58%. Yeah, love this image. It's with wolves, so yeah, like I said, one of my favorite animals. And I think the moon is starting to appear here somewhere. Definitely one I want to finish one day. again. But then I will have to make some hard choices, and I don't want that. But yeah. Next one is a retired Heaven and Earth design, because the artist Jeremiah Kettner is no longer with Heaven and Earth design. I started this one on the 27th of June 2023, and it's called Flower Kitten. 0.66% done, and it's on 25 counts, 1/1 full cross. And this kind of is Jessie Marie from Jessie Marie Does Stuff. It's false. She has been working on, I think, 2 Jeremiah Kettners over the years that I have been following her. So I started to get interested in that artist. And when Heaven and Earth Design announced that they would no longer sell his artwork, I had to have one, and I chose this one. So yeah, again, a little kitten with blue background, blue and purple background. Yeah, cute one. Not one I'm focusing on to finish one day, but it would be nice to have it finished and hung up in my home one day. Next one you have seen a couple of times on my or even every month on my channel, so you all know it. I started it on the 2nd of July 2023. It's an Heaven and Earth design. It's by Rachel Anderson, and it's called Angelique. It's 25 counts, 1/1, and it's at 9.21%. And yeah, love this image. If you've been around here on my channel, you know that I had this as a screensaver on my computer a long time ago, and that it reminds me of how my granddad made me feel when he was still alive. So yeah, this one is an important one for me to finish. That's why he was one of my focus pieces this year. And like I said, still not sure what I'm going to do next year with my WIPs. Still thinking about it. So when I know, you guys will know as well. But yeah. And then the next one I started on the 4th of July 2023. It's a Retired Anne Stokes one by Heaven and Earth Designs. It's called Dragon King, and I bought the max color version of it. 25 counts, 1/1 full cross, and it's at 0.19%. And again, one of those pieces I just love and hadn't had much progress on it. And this one I'm doing a bit different than all of my others. If I would do the first row, the horizontal row, and doing the typewriter method, I would be in background like forever, and I didn't want to be there with this one, so I switched to the typewriter method, but then in the vertical way, because around here there is the tip of the wing of the little dragon, and once I hit the tip of the dragon, I will switch between the background and the dragon. So then it will be one strand in the dragon, one strand up here doing the vertical, the horizontal typewriter method. And then again in the wing, that's the word I was looking for, the wing of the dragon, and then the backgrounds and so forth. So yeah. Again, one I would like to finish, but having that much WIPs going on or on the go, I don't think it will happen, but we will see. Next one, I started on the 13th of July 2023. It's a pain-free crafts one. It's by Janet Stever, and it's one of her montages. I started with the autumn one. Oh my god. Can you see where I stitched? Yeah, a bit. This one is 25 counts 1/1 full cross and is at 0.20%. I love her montages. I have the fabric cut out for the other three, but I haven't even bought the other three, but I would like to have them all finished and fully finished and hung up in my home. But yeah, the illusional thinking, yeah, probably. But a person can have dreams, no? Yeah, love these. It's not my usual style, but I still love them. Next one has the saddest start of them all. It's one of those where I bought a pattern, cut out the fabric, and started it and never touched it again, because it wasn't one of my focus pieces this year. This one is, I started on the same day as the autumn montage, on the 13th of July 2023. It's Retired and Stokes by Pain-Free Crafts, and it's the year of the magical dragon. Dragons and the Celtic culture, yeah. This is at 0.09%. I think it's 2, maybe 300 stitches I did in it. But I would definitely love to finish this one. So yeah. But again, then I would have to focus on this one and abandon all of my other ones, or almost all of my other ones, and I have so many I want to stitch on and finish. So yeah, it's a really hard choice to make and maintain. Next one I started on the 19th of November 2023, and it's another one that I bought, got the fabric out, or calculated how many fabric I needed, got out the fabric and started one. And now I'm having trouble folding it to show you. Come on. Yeah. It is a Retired and Stokes by Pain-Free Crafts, and if you've seen my latest video, my latest FlossTube video, you have seen it, but it's the Dragons of the Sabbath. It's at 0.20% done. It's on a 25 count black black fabric. I'm not doing the black border or the black stitches around the dragons. I'm not completely sure if I won't do the ones in the middle and between the dragons, because I think if I would do those stitches, the one between the dragons and in the middle, it will pop off the fabric a bit more, but I'm not there yet, so I still have some time or a long time to think about it. And again, because I'm doing it on black fabric and I don't want to make any counting mistakes, I think this is the middle of the pattern, so I counted my way to here, and then I started with the first color and worked my way, or worked that in, picked the next color. But if I have any thoughts that I would make a counting mistake, I just park the threads and go for the next color that needs to be stitched in. So yeah, love this one, guys, I really do. Darren from this is Stitcher started it, but he's doing it's on white fabric, so he's doing all of the black stitches. He did a challenge with Alara, and I think she finished the black stitches, but I'm not sure how far she is with the dragons. So I will put all of the FlossTubers I mentioned in the description box, so you can check them out and see for yourself if she did stitch on the dragons already. But this is the last one I started in 2023. I started it on the 21st of December 2023. This one is one that I saw, that I bought, and I started, same as Dragons of the Sabbath. I bought it, I started it, and yeah. This one was one of my focus pieces this year, and it is Silver Moon Ocean Spirit horses, and it's at 0.82%, and it's done on 25 counts, 1/1. And I love these. Love the horses. And I'm doing the 939 first on the diagonal in 10 by 10 blocks, as I do with all of the ones that have a lot of background in the same color. But yeah, fell in love with it and started it. And this one was one of my focus pieces this year, because last year I only had like maybe 2 blocks done, so all of the rest is done this year. But yeah, love this one. And those are all of my WIPs. Wanted to speak a bit too fast and stumbled upon my words, but these are all the WIPs that I have. Didn't start any this year. I love all of my WIPs, but having close to 100 overwhelms me sometimes. Like I said a couple of times, I love all of my projects. There are a lot that I would love to finish one day, but then I would have to be almost monogamous, to get them finished for that period of time that I have to work on them to get them finished. But then I either lose my stitching bug, or I want to stitch on other things. So yeah, the last couple of weeks I haven't stitched all that much, so I need to find a way to get my stitching bug back. I have some plans in my head for next year. I had it all sorted out in September or the beginning of September, but now I'm not sure what I will do. I want to do WIP go again, and I have my my 4 boards all set up with all the rules and stuff. But now that my stitching bug is having fits, like I call it, some days I have the energy and the space in my head to stitch a lot. Then I do like 700 to 800 stitches a day or even more. And other days I don't feel like it, I don't have the energy, I'm not sure what's going on. So yeah, I think we will have to see how that evolves. But I would like to have my stitching bug back. I miss it, that's for sure. So yeah, these were all my WIPs. I hope you enjoyed this big video, or this long video. I think it's almost 3 hours. If I get them all together, I think it's close to 3 hours. That's how long the previous one was that I deleted with my stupid head. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed them. I hope I somehow enabled you. Let me know what you stitched on, if you did stitch on something while you watched this, if I have enabled you, if you have some questions, please put them in the commenting box, or how it's called, the chat box. I will try to answer them. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that. Denfi has joined us and is sleeping on one of my boys' beds. The oldest one is has left to work, and I hope he keeps this work so he can move out. I know that's not the greatest thing to say as a mom, but he's 21 and it's time he moves out and gets his own place. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to get this edited and uploaded as soon as I can, because I think YouTube is going to give me some waiting time, or it will take a while until it's uploaded on YouTube. So yeah, see you in my normal FlossTube, and bye guys.